It's the last day of April, and we are closing out Autism Acceptance Month with the story about a child with a passion to make our roads safer.
My man Mason Jones is known as the Guardrail Kid on TikTok. And investigative reporter Liz Crawford talked with Mason and also PennDOT, huh?
Yeah, you know, guys, usually it takes a whistleblower or an anonymous tip to launch one of our investigations, but this time it's an 11-year-old boy with autism. I spent the day with him last week, and I was blown away by his knowledge and determination.
I shouldn't be moving this.
It started about a year ago when Mason Jones, who was 10 years old at the time, came across a video on YouTube about guardrails.
What was the main thing that you remember that really stuck with you?
Mainly it being unsafe.
The man behind that video? Steve Eimers,
on America's roadways,
who's been advocating for guardrail safety since his daughter Hannah was killed in a 2016 crash when a guardrail speared through her car.
allowing an innocent person to lose their life because you didn't make a repair, that's wrong. And we can push our government to be responsive.
Mason took that challenge to the next level.
There's not supposed to be a bolt at this third post.
And then some.
There were two that were loose like that, but PennDOT fixed the other one.
They're not supposed to be loose.
No, not at all.
Mason and his mom took me on a walk near their home in Chester County, PA. They told me they do this a lot, inspecting guardrails.
So I've reported this one over 5 times. You can actually see some of the previous marking.
Over the last year, Mason says he's reported dozens of guardrails to PennDOT.
I'll bug them till they fix it.
Last month, a manager with PennDOT emailed Mason asking him to send guardrail concerns directly to him, bypassing PennDOT's customer care site.
The kid knows what he's talking about. Down to little things. Little things mean a lot. If a bolt is not in place, if a bearing plate is upside down, everything he's been pointing out has been pretty legit.
So how does Mason know what makes a guardrail hazardous?
He would ask about guardrails, and I'd say, okay, go take this course.
And you took those trainings,
Yes, all 3 of them.
and you passed.
Yep.
So you're certified.
Yeah.
Hanging on his family's fridge, certificates of completion from Road Systems, Inc., a manufacturing company. A VP with the company believes Mason is the youngest person to ever complete the training.
Why are you passionate about this?
To keep others from being killed.
I think it's awesome. I mean, I love that he's just who he is and he doesn't care like what anyone says.
Christine said her son was diagnosed with autism around age 3.
We view it here as just a different ability. It's not disability.
Would you consider Mason to be a help to you?
Huge help. The kid is spot on.
Using Google's satellite street view, Mason finds and reports concerning guardrails to departments of transportation all across the country.
So you have your own map with
Yes.
all these guardrails?
Yes.
Paving his own unique path.
Wow. How about that?
Isn't he awesome?
How about
I
that?
Yes.
love it.
So he has the TikTok following, about 19,000 followers.
Okay.
And his mom told me he gets a lot of support on there. He's even taught some of these followers how to spot these guardrails, and then they have reported it to their state's Department of Transportation.
And that girl's father must be so appreciative.
Yeah, because I mean, he is
Yeah.
still on a crusade
Yeah,
trying
sure.
to make our roads safer.
I agree with Matt. The kid knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He sure does.
Spot on.
Good for Mom for
Yes,
encouraging
indeed.
that.
She thinks that he is actually going to invent a safer guardrail when he's older.
Let's
so.
do it.
I'm sure he will.
Yes.
How
Sky's
about
the
that?
limit.
Remember the name. Indeed. All right. Thank
Thanks,
you, Liz.
Liz.
Appreciate it.